hell of a story. A man decides to kill his neighbor because his neighbor was trimming, well, the tree. Put him up full mast. Edward Druzolowski, a 78-year-old Florida man, has been charged with murder after he allegedly shot and killed a neighbor who was trimming trees. That's it, just trimming trees. According to him, it was along the property line. Brian Ford, let's put him up, 42 years of age, was trimming trees along a fence 45 miles north of Orlando. This was shortly after 7 p.m. on Sunday, when his neighbor, old Edward, confronted him about being on his property, police said. Speaking to police, Edward said that he threatened to shoot Ford, and Ford didn't leave. He shot him. Ford died at the scene. Edward also told the deputy, the affidavit says, he feared for his life. But then at the same time, acknowledged that he was never threatened. Brian Ford's mother, Lyndon Ford, 76 years of age, says that their 8-year-old grandson witnessed the fatal shooting as he stood next to his father. The neighbor came out and said, "Get off my lawn," and point blank shot him. The killer was booked in the County Branch jail and is being held without bond Monday night, according to jail records. Earlier Monday, he made an initial appearance in court. He was ordered not to possess any guns, court records indicate. Now, where are we at in this societal construct? There's a confusion, right? Guns, guns, guns. You have the right to kill anybody as long as you can just say, hey, you know what? I felt like my life was in danger. This is how it has worked out for multiple individuals we have seen in the public sphere who decided to kill somebody, and well, the threat wasn't real, but as long as they believed it was real, as long as they believed the person should die, all of a sudden it becomes legal, or it becomes involuntary manslaughter, 10 years probation. That'll show him. This man felt protected. He was empowered by the current state of our nation and the powers that be who are protecting individuals like him. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of all the recent cases this summer, from Ralph Yarl being shot on a porch to the young, I believe 2 young women who were shot by pulling into the wrong driveway. I mean, we are, for such a tough nation, for such a nation of alpha males and gun rights, why are people who use guns actually some of the most cowardly MFers there are? Like, truly, you couldn't talk to this person like an adult. You couldn't actually have a conversation. You couldn't have a discussion. You couldn't just sit with the fact that he's trimming a tree and you're mad. Just like, I mean, miss me with the whole like guns make us tough or safer at all. And you're right, it is a sick, twisted, honestly blemish on our society that people do this and can get away with it, and for absolutely nothing. So honestly, I don't know what it is, but it's just like too many guns. I'm sorry, like I understand. Yes, mental illness. Yes, people are aggro and psycho. Yes, people are racist. I truly come back to number one, guns.
Yeah, access means something. That's why the nations, you don't see this kind of carnage because they don't have that kind of access.